What's going on, everyone? This is Alex Quin, and you're listening to the Hustle Inspires Hustle podcast. On today's episode, we are going to talk about the importance of compliance in your marketing for products, for services, for anything that you're selling online, be it your website, be it Facebook, be it Instagram, be it whatever platform you're working on. We're going to talk about the importance of being compliant across the board. On this episode, we're going to dive into an article I recently published on entrepreneur.com about the importance of marketing compliance. In this article, we will explore the basics of marketing compliance and discuss some key considerations businesses should assess when creating their own marketing plans. What is marketing compliance and why should you care about it? Here's what you need to know. Marketing compliance is a term used to describe the actions and practices of a company in order to ensure that it is compliant with marketing regulations. These regulations can vary depending on the industry, geography, and other factors, of course. Generally speaking, marketing compliance requires a company to exercise due diligence when creating and executing its marketing campaigns. This includes ensuring that all marketing materials are accurate and conform to local laws and regulations. The goal of regulatory compliance is to protect consumers from deceptive and unfair practices while promoting fair competition within markets. Companies should always stay up to date with the latest regulations, such as GDPR and the California Consumer Privacy Act, in order to ensure their marketing activities are compliant. Marketing compliance is important for any business, regardless of the size. It helps ensure that your company is following the rules and regulations set forth by regulators to protect consumers from deceptive or manipulative practices. One great thing about this is that it helps promote fair competition within markets, allowing companies of all sizes to compete. There are several different types of marketing compliance laws, each with its own set of regulations. I've highlighted a few of the most common forms of compliance here. The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. The Federal Trade Commission is a regulatory agency responsible for preventing unfair, deceptive, or even anti-competitive business practices within the United States. The FTC takes legal action against businesses engaged in such activity, collaborates with other government agencies both domestically and overseas, and conducts policy research through hearings, workshops, and conferences. The FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. The FDA is an agency that regulates food and drugs in the United States. It is responsible for ensuring that all food products, dietary supplements, and medications are safe, effective, and accurately labeled before being sold to consumers. The FDA also regulates the advertising of food and drug products to ensure that it follows guidelines and does not mislead customers. The FCC, the Federal Communications Commission. The Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, is responsible for regulating all forms of communication in the United States, including television, radio, and telephone services, as well as internet access. The FCC works to protect consumers from fraud. ADA compliance, the Americans with Disabilities Act. The ADA is a federal civil rights law that prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities. Companies must comply with the ADA when creating their marketing content by making sure it's accessible to all users. This includes ensuring that images are descriptive and text can be read using assistive technologies such as screen readers. This is specifically important when it comes to your website. HIPAA marketing compliance. HIPAA compliance means doing two key things at once. The first is protecting your patient's protected health information, or PHI, whether it's stored on paper or electronically. The second is understanding and carrying out your responsibilities under HIPAA. By doing so, you can be sure that your patient's PHI is kept private and secure. Here are some of the risks of being non-compliant in your marketing efforts. The risks of being non-compliant with marketing regulations are very high, and businesses stand to lose a lot if they fail to comply. Here are a few marketing compliance risks businesses could potentially face. Fines and penalties. Your business may be at risk of having downtime, such as your website being down, due to non-compliance. Non-compliance can result in long periods of downtime. If companies fail to maintain compliance, they may be forced to take down their sites or services while they work to fix the issue. This could lead to significant losses in terms of revenue and customer loyalty. How to avoid marketing compliance violations. Here are a few ways your business could avoid non-compliance violations. Terms of service. It's critical for companies to be transparent about their terms and conditions in order to maintain customer satisfaction. Product specifications and prices. Businesses face a number of guidelines, both domestically and internationally, that they must follow when sharing product specifications in marketing materials. In the United States, for example, the Federal Trade Commission enforces laws related to truth in advertising, which demand businesses share accurate information that is backed up by evidence. Data management. Marketing compliance is also concerned with how businesses use and manage customer data. In the European Union, GDPR places a responsibility on companies to protect their customers' personal data. This requires companies to store and securely process customer data and not share it with unauthorized third parties. Companies must also ensure that they are taking steps to comply with the right to be forgotten and other GDPR rights granted to customers. Hopefully, by watching this video, now you know a little bit more about the importance of marketing compliance for your business or personal brand. If you would like to read the full article, I welcome you to visit it at entrepreneur.com by searching Alex Quin. You could also find it at alexquin.com/press, where you will see that article along with many other articles, such as articles on Forbes.com, Grit Daily, and Entrepreneur, where you could learn about business, marketing, and personal brands. If you got value from this video, smash that like button. And if you feel somebody could benefit from watching this video, go ahead and share it with them and stay tuned to the Hustle Inspires Hustle podcast. See you on the next episode.